How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Spectrum here, and I'm here to announce one of the biggest projects that I have been wanting to do for a while now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Book of Rhyme Cypher. I've been wanting to do one for a while. All these other ciphers that have been going on, just not continuing year after year after year, whether it be for drama reasons or, just not gaining enough support. This is something I'm hoping to do year after year, that regardless of support and numbers, I can at least keep going to some extent. However, this is for the underground and independent artists. I'm inviting all of my brothers in arms. I'm inviting my enemies. No drama, no bullshit. If you think you got what it takes to be a part of a community and grow as a community, we can all put this shit aside for a fucking cypher and we can make some of the most fucking dope shit possible. Seriously. I'm willing to put shit aside so that we as a community can grow. I've been wanting to bridge communities together for at least the last couple of years. Above doing anything else, honestly. Everybody wants to talk about, well, you could continue growing your own music, you could be doing this and that's fine, and I am going to continue doing my own music. I'm working on an album right now, and I'm hoping to drop that by about February, but this will help me with the communication of business and everything that goes on with this community, because there are so many, and I mean so many goddamn talented artists that nobody's ever heard of, or very little people have heard of, and I want to make sure that their voices are heard. So this cypher is for all of those people. So like I said, I'm inviting all of my brothers in arms, Independently Global, True Mob, etc. I'm inviting all of my enemies, who I will not name, but you know who you are, because I know that you are willing to fucking put shit aside if you got shit to prove. If you think you're a dope-ass rapper, if you give me a dope-ass verse for this cypher, I will admit it, and I will put you on the cypher. That's just as simple as how it's going to be, all right? Let me lay down the ground rules. Number one, the beat is going to be put in the description of this video. You will see it. It'll be underneath the rules section. You download that beat. You have until October 25th. Current deadline pending. I don't know if I'm going to change it yet. We'll see. I think the 25th is fine. That gives everybody 2 months to pretty much give me a submission. And then that gives me a good couple of weeks to go through them, decide who is and who isn't going to be on the cypher, and that's how it's going to be. When you download the beat, you're going to give me 24 bars, all right? The BPM and the key of the beat, all there, all in the beat's description when you go to download it. So you'll know how fast the beat is, you'll know pretty much how much 24 bars should be, and if you're doing melodics, there's your key right there. If I'm correct, it's in C sharp major. So, and it's at 95 BPM. But either way, you will do your 24 bars. This is tryout based, okay? What that means is that what you guys will be doing is competing for spots. This is the most fair way to do it, because if I give out so many freebies, people are going to be upset that they did this thing for a cypher and it just went in vain because their spot was taken up by somebody I gave a freebie to. The only people who will receive freebies are people with an audience big enough to help boost the growth and audience of the people listening to the cypher and the cypher as a whole, as it'll be a yearly project. I'll be doing one of these at least every year. So that, for example, if I end up getting, say, Crypt on the cypher, right? He is someone who could help get some numbers and an audience going. More of an audience than I can. I have under 500 subs on this platform. I have under 500 subs on every platform. Followers, subs, whatever you want to call them, okay? So if I have to end up getting a bigger artist to help grow some numbers, from a business standpoint, please understand that, because I can't do this alone. I need help from the community. And that's how it's going to be. I'm going to probably have people hosting with me as well if I can get them. That way it's not just on me to do every little bit of thing, getting a little bit of help from the community. Of course, I'll be the main host. I'll, make sure that everything is in order when it comes to, all right, who is going to be on the song, who's not going to be on the song, who's mixing and mastering the song, beat placement, everything like that. All of that will be done by me. I'm going to be doing most of the work on this. But hosts and engineers and every other thing that I don't have the most experience with or the most following for, I'm going to have to rely on other people if possible to do that. If that doesn't happen this year, it doesn't happen this year, and that's fine. So, but just know that all of this is tryout based. You have one shot to send me something, and that's it. Maybe next year we'll probably do a tryout beat before we actually give you the actual beat. But what I'm giving you here is the actual beat, which leads me to the third thing. When you guys are finished with the beat, you guys will be sending it to me via email. The email will be linked in the description below. I also made a post about it. You guys can go check out that post. And I'll be listening to all of these privately. I will not be listening to these on a live because, again, it's the actual beat. I don't want, submissions being thrown out there. If you are going to upload it to YouTube, please leave it unlisted and then send it to me. None of these verses should be going public whatsoever until the day of the Cypher's release. So even if you are not picked, I do ask that you guys do not release your Cypher verses until after the Cypher has released. And other than that, just have fun. Again, this is going to be a drama-free, bullshit-free environment that we just need to pretty much be chill with. I want this to be a growing community. I want to be the bridge that connects communities together so that we can all grow together. Because if we can't grow together, then how are we going to be successful? I'm one person. I can't do it alone. Strength and support comes in numbers. And that's where I rely on all of you to be respectful, to be the most supportive of a project like this. Even if you don't win, there's always another chance next year. There's always more opportunities along the line. Those who hop on songs with me that, are a little bit out of my wheelhouse normally, the storytelling type of tracks or the melodic type of tracks, right? That's what the Beyond the Spectrum EPs are for. They're for the versatility of me as an artist, which allows me to then give other people a chance to be a part of that, So it's a win-win, honestly. It introduces me to new artists who I can work with, then to put on the projects, but it also then gives me more versatility to work with too. So there's so many opportunities that I want to give, that I'm willing to give to all of these artists. You just got to be patient with me, and you got to be supportive of everything that goes on with everybody else. And that's all I ask. But beyond that, I think that's all we really need to talk about. Again, all the rules will be put in the description of the video, and I'll be playing the beat for you guys here just so that you guys can hear it before downloading the beat. If you guys are interested, again, I can't wait to hear what you guys bring to the table. And October 25th is our deadline. Good luck. And until next time, it's been your boy Spectrum, and I will be seeing you guys. Peace.